It's like, oh no, he's back.
Sure.
But then probably also a good guy at that point because
That would be shitty.
since everyone was like down to forgive him super hard at the end of his boss fight.
I was like, no.
Despite the fact that he murdered Futama's mom and Haru's dad.
Wait, he didn't murder Futama's
Yeah, he
mom.
did.
He totally killed
Yeah, he
Futama's
did.
mom, man.
When does that happen? When is that said?
Like, she says it like after she says it at one point that she's explicitly like, yeah, no, he's totally the one who did it, because he's the one who's been doing all of those assassinations.
Right.
Otherwise, there would have been some other assassin with a persona.
Yeah.
But he was doing all of those himself, so like he totally killed Futama's mom.
Yeah. Okay.
I had to not ever say anything, and I've known that since the beginning, because if I'd changed my tune on the character that is literally me...
Yeah, like TFP, that's been the funny thing, is that TFP actually doesn't like Goro that much, but had to keep pretending he loved him, because otherwise people might think something was up.
That wouldn't work. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed in Akechi's character overall, honestly. Like,
I liked him more post-boss fight than I did pre-boss fight.
Same, actually,
Then,
but then,
my weird thing is
he literally just gets killed and that's it, and that doesn't really go anywhere. Whereas, like, when that first happened, I was all excited because I'm like, oh, he's gonna be like either like, you know, the second final boss, like he's gonna be above Shido, and he's gonna be a Dachi kind of type. But he wasn't. He just immediately like betrays you and then dies. And it's just like, it's kind of disappointing. That's why I was really excited. I was like, oh, this is fucking cooler than Adachi because your party member turns on you, and then nope, he just dies.
I wish Mishima was.
It doesn't have the build up that like, it doesn't the build up and payoff that Adachi ends up having. So yeah, I've changed my tune on that.
Oh yeah, also, random aside, totally unrelated to this, but I forgot someone donated this to the Goodwill today.
What?
It's a poster somebody dropped off, and I was like, man, TFP would probably kill someone for that.
I'd buy it.
Sherlock Zoom.
It's a poster, and it's like a poster of Sherlock Holmes, but like the background is the actual like one of the stories, like printed out. Anyways.
Oh,
sorry.
that's what all those things are.
Yeah, they're tiny little words.
I didn't open. Oh yes, that's really good. That's strong.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Anyways, sorry. I just remembered that all of a sudden and was like, oh, I should mention that. Yeah, Goro is an interesting character. I feel like they laid it on really thick that he was the traitor, because as soon as he joins the team, it's like super obvious that he's a traitor.
Well, I completely forgot because I took my time.
Yeah.
I wish the game.
I completely forgot about a traitor existing because I only mentioned it once in the very beginning, and I know you're supposed to keep shit like that in your mind, but it's been a month and a half, so
yeah.
I
just kind of forgot about that stuff.
Whoop.
I kind of wish the game gave you like a Persona 4 moment where you have to find the.
You actually have to figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, on the one hand, I would have liked that.
For that, it wouldn't really matter.
It was so obvious to begin with that moment would have been.
I mean, yeah, but then that would have meant that they would have to write a better game.
There's no other potential. Like, yeah, there's literally no one else that could have been.
Yeah.
On your team. Like, the only one that I thought maybe it could have been would be, like, Makoto, because she wanted to protect her sister. That's the only possible other option, but no. Like, she wouldn't do that anyway, so.
Sorry, my computer was freezing up for a second.
Oh.
And I was like, uh-oh. And then when I tried to type it in the IRC, that froze, and I was like, uh-oh. But I've fixed the problem.
Alright. Yeah,
I was going to say that, like, if you are even remotely paying attention to anything, the part where Akechi is the traitor is just the most telegraphed thing.
I just figured he was because he's the last one that joins your party.
Well, I mean, like...
There's that,
and also,
there's the part where
also
you're not
his
there
social
for
link
him.
isn't one you
can't
hang out with him. He's a story social link, so
like you don't
something's
see
up with
him
that.
get his persona. Like, there's a billion things that are suspicious about him.
If you look in the menu, he's the only person listed by his last name.
That's a subtle one. That's not.
It's
that's
but like
genuinely
even
subtle.
Makoto,
If that was the only clue, if that was literally the only clue, that wouldn't be.
But like even Makoto, who was openly antagonistic, is Makoto.
She's antagonistic?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Like maybe
When
at the
she was
very
introduced, she was.
when she's introduced, but then
Yeah,
she
and
very
she
quickly
joined-
joins the
She
team.
joined the party, kind of openly antagonistic.
Yeah, but it's not like
Mm.
it's not. It was because she was ordered to do so. Because she was. It's not because she is.
Yeah, so she's a Nazi, is what you're saying. She was
Oh,
just following
Jesus
orders.
Christ. No, you were.
That went a direction I didn't expect.
Is there something wrong with being in love with a Nazi?
Anyway,
Is that a yes?
So yeah, Goro's interesting. I actually really liked.
I like them better in Mortal Kombat.
It's true.
There we go.
I like him better in Yakuza.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's interesting, and I feel like that's like having the party member be like a traitor is a fucking great idea.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they kind of didn't.
But it was
But
super,
it was-
super obvious, and
it was-
also it
And
feels.
underused, it didn't even really end up mattering.
Yeah, the thing that was weird to me was that it's
If you
like.
if he had
It's not
been
like he
there
betrayed
from before.
Yeah,
if
he didn't
was not
betray
the
you, he
last
tricked you.
Party member.
Yeah,
He
it's like
tricked you.
he didn't
Like,
betray
you
you
do-
because he
you
was
do-
never on your side.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
What-
also like,
What if I'm a spy?
what if you're a spy?
What if I'm a spy? What if you're a spy? I mean, we all know TFP's a spy, so.
All he did was lie once badly about
Pancakes.
about Steve
Pancakes.
Killer.
It was pancakes. He heard Morgana talk about pancakes,
Yes,
alright?
we know, but he didn't lie about that.
That's the smoking gun!
No, yes.
Or the
but it wasn't a
smoking
lie.
pancakes, because they're nice and warm! Anyway.
But yeah, I feel like that section and like Shido's entire dungeon is like the weakest part of the game.
Shido's dungeon
I like
just fucking sucks.
Shido's dungeon, except for all of the mouse parts.
I hate Shido's dungeon
That's
except for
okay.
the-
That stuff didn't bother me. It's the running around and like it just feels like a big like there's no. It wasn't fun to go through and just run like, oh, here's these 5 people, you gotta talk to them, and it's like, oh, hey, it's just more shitty people. Like that's it. There's no real, and there's less combat. It's just like I don't know. It was
Well,
like that whole
I feel like
bit.
the one interesting reveal was like the one guy that Futaba talks to, who's like, oh, by the way, we set up the fake MedJed thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Okay,
was like
yeah,
the
that
one
stuff's,
time that it was like,
interesting. But
okay.
I wouldn't say it's like that dungeon's really long.
It's
for-
super long. I did it in
It's-
one sitting.
Yeah,
I did not
I
have
did
done
as
that.
well.
I did it in a single day.
I did mine in 2.
And then by the end, I had no SP and had to fight Goro, and that was terrifying.
I had
I
Soma.
had
I had a
bunch of that
Soma, so
stuff.
I was fine.
I had a bunch of like coffees and shit, and just swapped out party
I did
members.
not social link with
Soldier.
Oh,
With
oh,
Near Dad?
Sojiro
you
enough.
should have done that.
You should have
Man,
social link with Near Dad.
Man, you social link with Near Dad, and you get the teacher to make that shit for you.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh
when he
man,
did
the
make
last 2
Master
dungeons
Curry-
are a cakewalk.
Oh
I
Can
did
we-
yeah.
not.
Can we
It's
talk about
great.
how
I
weak
didn't
the
social
dungeon?
link with
great.
either Near Dad
Did- hey,
or.
You literally pretty much that's basically like playing the game on hard. I feel because that's like
Did
those
you-
two together make the game way easier.
Oh yeah, no, they're amazing.
The good
Did-
thing about
did you finish Sojiro's
Kawakama.
S-Link?
Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you got ranked in.
Yeah.
I really, really, really like the line where he's just like, "Please do not hook up with."
Okay,
Futaba."
so that's what I want to ask. Valentine's Day. So Jiro's like, hey, you gonna check with a girl? What's going on with that, eh, buddy? What happens when Futaba walks through the fucking door for you guys? What is that situation?
like on
Is
the
that some?
Valentine's
Does he just have a shotgun that's hidden beneath the fucking counter?
No, on the Valentine's Day thing for
That's-
Futaba, it's literally like he's sitting there and Futaba is like sitting in the diner with you, and you're like both like sitting there, and it like at one point he's just like, okay, yeah, I can take a hint, like I'll fuck off.
Ah,
That's so weird.
that's so bad.
Fine.
Because what
I
the
wa-
thing is, when you get through like Sojiro's S-Link, like to 10, he's basically kind of be like, yeah, I'm sort of like a father figure to you and
Mhm.
whatnot, and it's like
And you're
very
about to make it
explicit.
official.
And time to make it official. Just fuck your daughter. Yeah. Just,
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
no,
how
no,
it
it's basically
works.
fucking your sister.
Like literally, I went the next day in game was when I went and got Rankine with Futaba. It was literally
oh
the
my
next
god,
social
that's
event
amazing.
that I did.
That's perfect timing.
Yeah, it worked out really well because I had to get my kindness up to do both of those.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. That was a good
Social
game.
links in general in this game are really
The social
good.
links were pretty good.
I feel like they're better.
The social links in this game actively made
Hmm.
the social links in this game actively made some characters good, like Ryuji. Well, except for the part where Ryuji didn't get better in the story, but I like them
feel
better
like
during his
around-
social
I
link.
feel like around the time that you go to Shido's dungeon and he explodes, he gets a little better. He comes back a little bit towards social link Ryuji.
Yeah,
He gets his head on straight again.
Yeah.
yeah, but
But
overall,
it takes a fucking while. There's that whole middle.
He didn't whatever. His character is the dumbass.
Yeah,
So,
I just mean like there that
like, I
whole
kinda
middle stretch of
just-
the game. I couldn't stand him.
Wow. Okay.
no, I could stand him.
Yeah.
I just couldn't stand him when he got angry because I just wanted to be like, dude, you
Okay.
get it?
Yes. When,
you
when
get
he freaked out and started being
like you getting angry is what
his little
fucked it
temper
up all the other times. Or
Yeah.
or
But that's
how-
what I mean is he just kept doing that over and over, and it was like, all right, well, maybe he'll get a little bit better after. Nope, still being a jackass. Good.
Hey guys, we have to keep our secret identity a secret. Guys, isn't it great being the Phantom Thieves? It's so awesome.
Just go eat a bunch and celebrate because we're the Phantom Thieves and
Just-
sell
Tell
off.
all these chicks that we're phantom thieves so we can get laid. Just god damn it, Ryuji. Seriously,
It's gonna be great. Mishima brought a gun too.
God. Fuck it. I
They
am
don't know
so
it's fake.
shocked. I was legitimately like anxious when Mishima's
Let's
social
ask them
link
if they fit
turned
the barrel in
into,
their mouth.
hey, I bought this gun. It's just like, oh god, oh, where's this going?
I
Hey, I
desperately
brought this gun.
wanted.
I have this list of people here.
It's okay, it doesn't have any bullets, but also I'm making this list of guys that you should take care of for me.
So
Like, Mishima is terrible, but like his social link ends up being great because the team just turns on him.
Yeah.
yeah, you can
And just
actively
being
shit
like,
on him.
Fuck off.
He loves it.
And also, yeah, you can actively shit on him every like 2 out of 3 of the dialogue options. It's just taking the piss out of.
So
Savage.
so during Futaba's social link, how many of you guys told Mishima to fuck off? Don't
Yes.
talk.
Like,
Don't
as
talk.
hard as possible.
Do not talk to her. Don't even look at her.
Don't even look at
Yeah,
her.
don't-
Don't breathe in her general direction. You fuck.
Fuck off, Mishima.
No, Futaba does not have a naughty stream. Fuck off. What the fuck's wrong with you? Just telling that to a girl in her face. He says that.
My knife might
Yeah, I
be fake,
know.
but I bet I can press it hard enough.
But I also
Might be able
wanted.
to cut your dick off. It might just take a while.
I
Mishima.
wanted Mishima to be. I wanted there to be a secret thing where you go talk to him. And then he's like,
Man,
yeah, man,
and
everything
then-
worked out. And he's like the
And
secret
then
final
he's like, oh,
boss.
bitches.
And then he's like the secret final boss. Like he was like the Izanami of the whole
I
group.
kind of expected that.
Yeah, me too.
Like,
Because
man,
everything
if he,
about
if
him is
he
just
had
the
turned
wrong.
out to be the traitor, that would have been great.
No, because
I thought he
like, because like as soon as I went around walking around like to say goodbye, I immediately went on the internet. I was like, okay, who do I talk to get the true final ending? Because I know this game, and there was really nothing. It just kind of ended.
Yeah, this time it was actually just, hey, say bye to everybody.
Yeah,
But what we don't know is that everyone missed the real super final dungeon.
yeah. Where Igor is actually the bad guy.
Okay, so that's great. That's fucking great.
Okay.
I like
so
that
the
Igor
The
plays.
Igor thing is fucking great.
So
Yeah,
it's better in the Japanese version, for the
Why?
record. Because
Yeah.
what they do is they have the new Igor voice, but
Yeah.
when real Igor comes back, they use voice clips from the original VA who died.
Perfect.
That is
Yeah.
great.
Perfect.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah, because the guy in the English is not.
It's
always
not the
Not
same
the
guy.
same
but
guy
It's kind
remotely.
of close, but it's
he's
not.
trying at least to do
Yeah.
a similar thing, but like, yeah, it's not the same guy.
I love
But this
that
is a bummer.
Igor
But
plays.
still, I got the idea what they were going.
Yeah,
for.
the
I was
idea
like,
carries over, and it's like, yeah.
I love that he
That's
plays
great.
an actual
God, that's
role in this
great.
game than just go play the game, go do it. Like he's
I
actually like a
like that a villain
character.
finally. I like that a villain finally
with
went after
Igor.
Igor,
Yeah.
but I'm
Yeah.
bummed that it was Yaldabaoth because I think Yaldabaoth is like the most boring. Boss
Hasn't he
the
been in
fucking
like?
world.
Hasn't he been in
Really?
like 4 or
I
5
didn't
other games.
like him at all. Like he sucks.
I thought the Holy Grail was kind of boring.
The Holy Grail I thought was like but when Yaldabaoth showed up and it's just like, hey, I'm God. I'm gonna pull out a bunch of robo arms and swing at you. And it's
I
like,
love the
I
design.
didn't take him as God. I took him as like see. So in the context of SMT and that whole lead up to the getting into that temple is very SMT, where you're fighting a bunch of fucking archangels.
Yeah, you fight the 4
Yeah.
archangels.
Like that's maximum SMT. I just saw him as like a fucking agent for YHVH.
So you know what I thought it was
Because
gonna
they're
happen?
all like, it's like
Well,
Persona
'cause
some
he's
weird
the-
spin-off
he's the
universe,
Gnostic.
right? So
Yeah, he's the
So, like,
Gnostic Yaldabaoth who is...
He is a Gnostic aspect of God that even YHVH is like, dude, you gotta take this down a notch.
Like the basic idea of Yaldabaoth is it's like a god who doesn't realize that he's not like the all-powerful god. He's like a mini god who thinks he made everything, but actually just made the material world.
He's mini me.
Kinda. Like he's basically just doesn't realize that there's anything beyond the world, and is like obsessed with keeping people attached to the material world.
So he's a shitty god, and
Yeah, he's essentially God but shit.
He wants everybody to like him, but nobody does.
Kinda.
That's kind of great. I kind of like that. I like that he's shitty, and he kind of knows.
The idea is basically that he can't. He's not aware of like heaven, essentially. Like he's not aware of like a super cool afterlife and spirits. He just deals with the material world.
He thinks he is, but he isn't.
So he tries to keep people trapped on the material world via sins and attachments and things like that.
I don't know. It was. I don't know. I thought it was
there's the whole like Gnostic thing,
like,
but
it was
even
whole.
despite that,
It was cool to me in the context of SMT, and that he is like agent of order, and just like these Phantom Thieves are chaos. Like
it is literally comes down to order v chaos at the end.
Which is cool. I like it.
Or Satan Saves Christmas.
Yes, Persona 5, Satan Saves Christmas.
Persona 5, best Christmas game ever, man.
Better Christmas than Die Hard, yes, no.
No. No. Now, John McClane came at the very end and saved everything.
If your final Persona is John McClane.
Or it's like an old grouchy Bruce Willis, just like, okay, fuck. What does Bruce Willis do nowadays?
Full apocalypse.
No, I really liked... I don't know. I didn't like the final dungeon, the final area.
Oh, really?
Not the jail. The jail was fine.
The jail
I didn't
was
like...
cool. I didn't like the post-jail.
Why not?
The place where you fight...
You don't like Shibuya? The Shibuya dungeon? What's wrong with it?
Oh, I thought it was
doesn't.
Like...
It doesn't fit at all.
It doesn't? I thought it was fine.
It's like raining blood and there's bones everywhere and everything's this shitty brown swirly color, and you're fighting like these weird mechanical sterile angels and like a giant robo god, and it's like, what part of this thematically makes sense? Like I don't get that last area. It feels like it was made for a different boss entirely. Like, if Izanami was showing up and you got, like, bones and blood everywhere, fine, she's the god of the dead, that makes sense. But why would that pop up for Yaldabaoth?
Because he wants to keep order, but his order is really chaotic and dumb, so it's hypocritical.
That makes no sense.
Yes, it does. It makes perfect sense.
Why am I running along a spinal column? This is not Bayonetta hell.
Because it's cool, okay? Shut up! You don't want to run along spinal columns?
The jail was cooler. I would have preferred we just go to the jail and fight him again.
I just took it as like it's this like result of merging with the real world.
I just
like,
took it as it's Shin Megami Tensei.
Because you're not supposed to do that. And that like you're not supposed to do what he's doing.
So just
therefore
bones
it's
whatever.
all fucked up and yeah.
I will say I fucking love the prison.
Prison's great.
Mentos.
I love that
It's
you get to
supposed to be
talk
fucked
to.
up because it's supposed to be a bunch of fucked up shit that people just aren't dealing with, which is the entire point of.
Yeah.
So I'd say the look of it's. I don't know. I feel like it's
okay.
fine.
Well, yeah, I guess if you try to take it that way, then.
Like it's a bunch of. Yeah, like they keep cutting back to people and they're like slowly realizing it's like, what's this like giant skeleton?
This wasn't here before.
It's the in-game equivalent of the dog sitting in the burning house saying it's fine.
Yes.
And then slowly realizing like, oh wait, it's not fine.
I think that author made a sequel to that and actually
Yeah,
he did.
made it that.
Nothing about this is fine.
I mean, it's okay. If North Carolina turned into that, I wouldn't necessarily be against it. It would make my commute more interesting. The highway turns into like a rib cage.
Oops.
But yeah, the jail in Mementos, I think, was one of the strongest areas of the game.
The dungeons overall were kind of weak.
Not the dungeon. The dungeon itself sucked, I thought.
No,
But
I thought the dungeon was fine. Like the
actual-
puzzles,
I thought it was fine. I don't know. I liked it.
it wasn't too long. The puzzles
I
were
liked
too
the theme
annoying.
a lot. I didn't like it. Although part of that was because that's when Ryuji's fucking S-Link kicked in for me.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
The fucking sneak attack thing that you get from Ryuji that ruins the game.
I don't get it.
Wait,
I didn't max out Ryuji, so I don't know what you're talking about.
When you get Ryuji to fucking rank 7, you get the dumb sneak attack ability that makes you unable to get experience and money if you ambush an enemy. Because fuck you.
That's a thing? I didn't max out his social link, so...
If you ambush a enemy that shows up as blue in your thief vision with Ryuji at rank 7, you just automatically kill it and take its mask, which means you get its persona and you get 0 money and 0 XP for
Oh
it.
right.
Oh.
Oh, that's fine to me because I just wanted to get through the fucking battles.
I mean, yeah,
That's-
like, I'm really glad that I got it at the end of the game, because if I'd got it before Shido's dungeon,
So
that would have been
Oh,
game-breaking.
and so here's the problem.
I don't know.
though,
I
is
got
that
it. I got it way early. Like he was the first one I got to 10, and like I flew through everything. Like that was not.
The rank 10 item you get for him at the end of the game gives that ability to you from the start.
Yeah, so essentially I can never finish Ryuji's S-Link until I'm done with Persona 5 forever. Because that will ruin the save file.
That's ridiculous, but whatever.
I can't stand that ability. Why isn't there a toggle? Why can't I turn that off?
Because
Why
you
would
love
you
it.
want it? Why would you want it?
I
Do
want to
that,
turn
though.
that off, and I want to turn
Because
off
I
treasure
want to be
finder.
able to get money and experience from enemies.
But if they're like, if they're a lower
Mm.
rank, then you're not gonna get much anyways.
But
Yeah,
I want
but-
it
Yeah, but
all!
you're gonna
But every
you're gonna
enemy
get-
is blue.
You're gonna get more than 0, and also
also,
because
it's not every enemy that's blue. It's like
it is when
sometimes it's a
Make Me
random pop,
Mad
isn't it?
is when Make Me Mad did the thing and fought the Reaper like 12
By the way,
times.
did you kill the Reaper?
No.
Damn
I
it,
didn't
you...
run into him.
There's a really easy way to kill the Reaper, as it
Also,
turns
how do you
out.
run into him?
You just
You
wait.
just stay on a floor too long and he shows up. In
That's
Mementos.
like every other game, except Persona
Oh.
4, I guess. Does that
But in
happen in
Golden
Persona-
it does that.
Oh, it does? Okay.
No, in Golden he's in a chest, actually.
Yeah.
forgot
But
about
that's how it is in Vanilla, which is why I said Persona 4.
Yeah.
You just wait on a floor of mementos, and it will come out.
Yeah, and you'll hear chains and he'll show up.
Yeah, this game is basically Persona 3 done right. Because this game pretty much follows the Persona 3 formula a lot. Mementos is Tartarus. You have social links locked behind social stats.
I feel weird
character-
about that.
Character dungeons are like the dungeons are like a one-time thing, so once they're done, you can't go back.
Yeah.
That's how
Wait,
it is.
I completely forget that Persona 3 have actual dungeons. Was it not?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they had the full moon things or
they
whatever,
had
right?
the full moon demons, and
Yeah.
there were short dungeons
They
before
were
them.
super short though, right?
Yeah.
I completely forget that shit. All right.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's why when I was playing this game, it felt like I was playing a good
Yeah, no,
version
for
of
sure.
Persona 3.
Yeah. I mean, it's in the city. It's like more. Yeah, it's darker overall. It's more apocalyptic.
Yeah, but the problem with the dungeons in this game, I feel, is that they don't really do anything with the said dungeons a lot.
I feel
What
like
do
they don't do a lot until the casino, and then they don't do a lot after the casino.
There's just some
Well,
things
like-
they use in the early dungeons that like never get
come
used
back.
again.
Like the
Yeah.
whole thing about you have to open the door in Balderrame to get past the one part, and that never comes up again.
Yeah, I think no,
Oh, yeah. I kinda like
no,
that,
no,
though,
no.
that
It comes up in
It's its own little. It's different.
it comes up in
Yeah,
the casino.
but-
Yeah, but they introduce it with like a bunch of tutorial tooltips, like, "Hey, you need to remember this," and
Yeah.
nothing happens.
Yeah, I think maybe Matt was right where this game was kind of rushed, and they I guess, forgot to put it in again. I don't know.
Well, there's some shit that they clearly forgot, like the fact that like, to get to certain social links, you have to have the max stat,
social
and
link,
Yeah,
but then
and
you
that-
gain that
thing
stat.
keeps giving you more
That
stats. Like,
infuriates me.
yeah. Also, like, yeah, it
I
should.
feel like
they should totally, if you're getting a value to a stat that's max, it should carry over to the other stats that aren't max or something.
somehow, I
Somehow.
don't know.
Or give you
Just
money.
sort of thing, because
It's
that's
real old watching that tick up after I maxed it out.
Yeah.
But it just feels
Makoto!
like that feels like a thing to me where someone at some point in development went, we don't have any reason to have these stats maxed out. Like, for whatever reason,
sure.
we haven't put
So
something
they just
in.
put the numbers up. Yeah.
So just raise the requirements on the social links so that it's like, hey, now there's a reason to max.
But
Like
the
maybe
thing,
for whatever
but also
reason,
like,
maybe they didn't have time in development. They were working on something, just didn't make it in, or whatever. But it feels like they just had to at some point just go, shit, pump the requirements up.
yeah, but I think that it also didn't balance it because you also do not gain enough. I feel like you don't gain enough points quickly enough.
I mean,
Like to get charm, the best way to do charm is to do the bath. But in order to get best charm from doing the bath is to do it on these specific days.
Yeah, Monday and Thursday.
Yeah, and knowledge takes fucking ever
The
to
bad
max
ones.
out.
I never went to the batting cages either.
No,
I
batting cages
went
is
once.
worthless.
I did the batting cage a couple times.
It's worthless for precision because you can just
What
do
does
the.
it do?
It's precision.
Proficiency?
It's
Yeah.
precision.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
proficiency.
and but you can just make tools, and that both helps you and you gain
Yeah.
that stat.
Yeah, but you get money from.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
like I need money.
I don't care because grinding money is
need
super
money, guys.
easy.
I
I
was spending lots of
I-
money on weapons.
I burned a lot of money
I-
towards the end of that game on
I-
Personas more than anything.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Oh yeah, that.
Did you max out Twin Wardens?
Yep.
How great is that last ability?
It's
It's so
Maybe
strong.
It's
Point.
really
still
strong.
talks about it as being super
love
strong,
it.
but I still think it's way too expensive to be.
It's just
useful.
it's just
No,
the way it
it re-
scales.
I know, but you've mentioned this, but I still
know.
think that's nuts.
Not really,
But I
because
paid like
having
$158,000 to get like a level 92 Satan when I was like level 77.
no, and like having
It's like for like a million yen or whatever or something like that. It's like that was a really good deal because that Satan just carried me to the end of the game being invincible.
also having a level 70 something persona in a level when I'm like level 40 something is really useful. It kind of makes bosses nothing. Makes them into soup. When I'm just god handing everything.
Charge that god hand.
Yeah. God hand still.
How great is the God Hand animation?
It's
pretty good.
better than the original one where
Rocket
it just calms
punch!
down.
The rocket punch is pretty cool.
Yeah. I love it. I love God Hand. I also found the one persona I would want to have if I actually had a persona. Let me look him up. You can keep talking. What, you guys?
Yeah, I mean, you're just gonna say Mara.
Tanio.
I'm not gonna say Mara. That's a given.
He's
Everybody.
weak to- or at least that one guy was.
Who was?
That
He's
one.
weak to,
There was
he's
one.
weak to nuclear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
it,
Boss knows all about it.
it curves the semen tails.
But the other ones, the normal ones, are just weak to electricity.
I thought it was ice. That
See,
might
that's
be
the weird
true
thing.
before.
I
You would
thought
think,
it was.
but
I
it's
thought it was
electricity.
ice.
I thought it was
Whenever
ice, too.
When I checked in my persona, like when I was going to fuse him, I could have sworn he was weak to ice.
No, the ones I ran into or I think he's one of the bosses.
You know, he becomes a normal enemy in the last area.
Mm.
But yeah,
Yeah.
one of the Mementos bosses is totally Amara that's weak to nuclear.
Well, maybe Matt, you want to tell him how you cheesed it?
Huh?
Do you
You
wanna-
mean the Reaper thing?
Yeah.
Oh, so...
No.
you know-
The how you
Oh.
cheesed the Mara boss.
Oh, right. So that fight against Mara in the Mementos thing. I mean, did you have a hard time with that at all?
No.
Me?
But
No.
Yeah.
No, I kind of destroyed him.
Okay, so he literally never attacked me. Like, if you use Tarunda on him, he spends his turn taking that off of himself or raising his attack
Okay.
again, and he never does anything but that. He just
Gotcha.
always raises his attack when his turn comes around, and it was really disappointing. Because it's just like, hey, this guy who's like an S+ rank difficulty or whatever the fuck it was,
Yeah.
and
those
he
mean
never
nothing.
attacked.
I I didn't put a lot of like importance on requests as far as it's gonna be a cool boss fight. They were just things to do
Well, because it
because
said, like,
none
S
of them are
plus.
really that hard, except for that one where it's like you need to go get the tower persona in order to fucking
Yeah.
deal with it.
Can you
But
get
the
that
rest of
persona
it's S
before?
plus, but
Mhm.
no, I think that triggers it to.
I was
pop,
asking if you could
Yeah,
get
you
it.
have to go to fight that guy before you can go hang out with Tower Kid.
Okay.
Because I did that super late into the game. Like, I think that was like just before Shido's dungeon or something.
Get smoked.
No, it was just before the. It was, I think, just before the casino.
Get smoked.
Get smoked though. I like the gimmick of just photoshopping that hat on
Yep.
every character.
Yep. It's a good gimmick.
It's a really good hat.
It's a good one. I don't know why, but it's for some reason it's funniest on Makoto. It's just, 'cause she's so straightforward,
Get smoked.
and then she's just like in her like proper outfit. She's like, "Get smoked," just a big dumb fucking hat. Oh man, that's the most time. That's my most time I've had in a Persona game.
How many hours? I had 110
one-
by the end.
Wow, I had 27.
I had like 101, 102.
I don't remember.
That long?
I think you.
I also
think
just-
you were actually sub 100.
I think that probably. So I also like blitzed the last couple dungeons. Like after Casino, I kind of just did it in like 2 sittings.
Hold on, I've got to post this in the Discord because it made me laugh because I'm an idiot.
Also, Metatron, best Persona name ever.
Sandalphon's cooler.
I like Metatron because he's one of the
Perfect.
Uh,
Oh yeah,
That's
now
great.
that everybody's finished it, we should talk about the art book.
right, because the
Dope
art book had some really cool shit in it.
is.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
art book we weren't allowed to look at.
Yeah.
Because it just shows Yaldabaoth and everything in the book, so it's like,
yeah.
Because
Don't-
it's
don't
the art
have
book. It's gonna have all that shit.
Oh, here we go. I found them.
Ever.
Also, it's just got Loki, and it's got Goro. Okay, so
Goro
what
used to
did
look
you
way
think?
cooler.
What did you think of Goro's like mask design, like his evil Goro design?
He looked
Oh,
like
that
a
was cool.
Kamen Rider villain.
That was cooler
it's-
than his regular stupid design.
It
No,
was like
you're
the
dumb.
most. It was like the most like Suejima style, like or
Yes.
no. It's like
He looked like a persona. Is what
yeah,
it
he
was.
looked like he turned into a persona. Like he reminded me of like the way the characters used to dress back in Persona 2 or something.
Which is cool. Also, this is my favorite Persona now, overall. Sal
I don't know.
Gungan.
I thought it looked better than his stupid outfit.
You're stupid. His
No, it's the
regular his crow outfit is so good.
Fucking dumb.
It's so good.
Stupid
really
Michael Jackson
dumb.
dance.
No, it's great.
It's the worst.
Oh yeah,
I
that
like-
guy. No, that guy. That Zhao. Gungan
Sal Gungan.
fucking
Sao Garnet's pretty cool.
I love
carried
him.
me through the end of the game.
That if I was to have a Persona, I would want him. He looks awesome, and I think he's great.
Yeah. I like Thor a lot. I always like SMT Thor.
Thor's great.
He's fucking cool.
Thor's really good. What do you think about Loki?
I like that Loki.
I didn't. So because when Akechi summons him, he's all like he's weird and shadowy. So I didn't get a look at like what
Well-
Loki looks like. Is he?
Have a look at the art book real quick.
Oh,
It's fucking cool.
that's. Oh yeah.
He's got like hooves.
Right.
'cause
No.
he-
I
Yeah.
remember that. I was like, is that? I didn't think that was Loki.
Yeah,
Because it's very different.
Is he played
it's
by
very
Tom?
different. It's a super
cool.
cool redesign.
That's pretty cool.
Is
Yeah.
he played by
Like
Tom
I'm way
Hiddleston?
into that. Huh?
Is he played by Tom Hiddleston?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Totally.
Oh yeah.
I love the the hooves. 'Cause
Yeah.
He's got that whole thing where he turned into a horse that one time and got fucked.
Yeah.
No, he
And it's
fucked
appropriate.
the
Get
teacher.
fucked.
No, he fucked.
No, I'm pretty sure he got fucked because he's
No.
the father of Odin's horse.
Hey
No,
man,
he
there's
fu- well,
nothing better for the inside of a man than the inside of a horse.
Yeah. Talk,
for-
ask Mr. Hands.
no, you were talking about the book that
Megami
SMT is
Tensei.
based off of,
Megami Tensei.
Oh right, because there he's just boning teachers left and
where
right.
Yeah.
he turns into a horse and bones the teacher.
As you do.
As Persona 5 keeps in the tradition.
Yep.
Actually, you don't. I'm guessing you don't because like I romance the doctor
Oh no, you can
And, like,
fuck Kawakami.
and
You
she's
can.
like oh wow, so she is like fucking no
Yeah.
moral grounds because Takemi's like, man, I'd really like to fuck you, but it's illegal.
And I'm
Like,
like,
she's
no,
like,
please.
It's like, well, can you give me a handy on the table? And she's like, nah.
One of my favorite pictures is where Kawakami is like, I'm your teacher though, and it's wrong, and then one of the responses you
Well,
can
considering
pick,
Kawakami
and one of the
comes
pick,
over to your place and dresses up in a maid uniform for funsies later
Well,
on.
no, you're-
like,
but one of the responses you can pick is, no, that's the best part. The fact
Oh,
you're
yeah,
my
like,
teacher is
It's
the best part.
Kawakami saying, "I'm a teacher and you're my student," and one of the responses is, "That's the
The best
part."
part.
there's some fantastic dialogue options.
There's some really good dialogue options.
What do you call it? What do you call it when it looks like the
probably the wrong answer, but I'm gonna pick it because it's hilarious.
what do you call it when it looks like the clock stopped? The world.
Zaworo.
Also,
I wish
these
it
are
was
some-
spelled that way. But that's the
some
answer.
Other,
JoJo's out of my persona.
No,
put more in
doesn't
it.
have to be that way.
check out those alternate persona designs because some of them are really cool.
That first Carmen one looks horrible.
It does.
Yeah.
That first Zoro one looks great.
But Goemon and Captain Kid look fucking amazing.
Captain Kid
Also-
looks awesome.
Also, look at Prometheus. Look at how much better of a Prometheus design than
That is a way better Prometheus. That's true.
giant, smiling, whatever.
No, I love Prometheus because he reminds me of the Okami final boss.
I mean, that's true.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's replacing Necronomicon, which is
And
like one of the
Necronomicon is way
coolest
cooler than
personas
Well,
ever.
Necronomicon is just cool in general.
Necronomicon is one of the coolest new personas, straight up. He's fucking rad. Although it's hard to beat Arsene.
Can I just say, so I figured out that there's another, so we all know the moment where Morgana's getting away and Makoto goes, I wish we had a vehicle, right?
Yeah, and
Why did Ryuji need to go get a boat when he has Captain Kid?
Fuck, you're right. Oh my god, you're so right.
Don't worry, guys. I got this. Captain Kid, hop on. Done.
Even if he has Goemon by that point, he's got a flying cloud.
Yeah.
Even better.
Yeah.
But no, you're totally right. He had a fucking boat. Oh,
Oh.
good catch.
Yeah. It was the one thing I wanted to talk about the most as soon as I realized it, but I couldn't say anything because Rob was around.
Oh man.
This
Oh,
game,
speaking of, now that everybody's, at the end of the game or have finished, how about fucking Armstrong?
How? Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
So like,
I love how he
weird
starts out
version of
huge
Char.
and then he
He
gets
starts off as a weird version of Char, and then like you break him down that first form, and then he just rips off his shirt, and he has like a weird like I don't know
Bane.
bunch Bane thing, and even
he has
that was enough-
restrictors.
No, that was enough for me to go, oh, this is fucking Armstrong. I was like, oh wow, this is
No,
so
and then he removes
That's so
them.
Armstrong, that's crazy. And then he just explodes and becomes red. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
So he's my favorite boss in the whole game.
He's really fun.
He's
He was also super easy.
oh yeah. No, the bosses in this game are super easy in general. I think the hardest one that gave me a problem was Madarame.
Yeah, no, I threw him pretty easy.
I don't
too.
even.
Well, compared to the other bosses, he was the hardest. But yeah, the game in general is just really easy.
I really
I mean-
liked
I mean-
Sai before she turned into Sai Leviathan Nijima. I liked the first part of that fight.
The first part of Sai's boss fight is super cool.
I
Where
wish
it's like
they'd used the
wheel.
roulette more. They didn't use it all that much.
Like the only like
And all she ever wanted was money.
boss
And
fights,
me
the
losing
only ones
money.
the only thing that I can think of that I remember being hard for some reason is what's his name is fighting for
Well, no,
Fucking
because like
Tetsuo.
no,
Oh,
because
Shamatsuo.
well, no, because in
Remember
Persona
that.
4, like Persona 4 in general, like Yukiko could give you a hard time if you're not
Shadow
prepared.
Kanji. Shadow Kanji was like the first big roadblock for a lot of people.
Really?
I thought it was
A lot of people complained about Shadow Kanji.
I thought it was
a lot.
Yukiko. I thought a lot of people complained about Yukiko. But yeah, no, like
well, people had problems with Yukiko too, but
bosses in general in Persona could give you a hard time. I think the easiest boss in Persona 4 was probably Shadow Naoto. Shadow Naoto was pretty easy.
I'd say Rize and Teddy
Nah,
are the easiest.
Teddy gave me a bit of a hard time the first time,
Teddy
but I thought Naoto was the easiest. But in general,
it gave me a hard time just because
that's-
he's a damage sponge. He had a lot of HP.
yeah, but Persona
Shadow
5
Teddy
in general
could do
just felt like really easy. Like I never felt super challenged, but it never felt.
I would say that, but then there's some times where the game says, "Hey, fuck you."
Well, no, the only time it felt that way was when I wanted to get out of my fucking room.
Also, it's weird because it's like, yeah, it's super easy, but if you get hit first in ambush, you can die instantly.
Oh, they can just murder you
Oh, yeah.
super hard.
So it's kind of annoying that way, where it's like usually easy, and then just something happens where you didn't see someone, or they catch you up really quick, and then it's just like you get surrounded, you can be fucking wiped out.
Yeah,
Which happened to me, and it was like really kind of.
but
Hey,
a counter to
You never saw it coming.
Oh,
a
shit.
counter to that though is that I felt like whenever I got ambushed, I always felt that when they had my
But
guy low health,
That's a
they
release,
never
so-
capitalized on that. They always attacked somebody else, even if they could kill me.
I had the fucking shogi player thing. I think she gives you the ability to just like always escape.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She gives you the ability
I
to.
see that.
She reduces it, and then she decides.
I
"I'm gonna
honestly
leave."
abuse that just to get through some of the dungeons of just fucking run through, hit someone so I don't get surrendered or surrounded, and then escape and just keep on going.
Really?
'Cause I
just-
knew I had plenty of HP. I had plenty of XP. I was at good levels, like good fucking personas. I didn't need to get the XP.
Oh, can we talk about how great social links are in this game? Like how they actually reward you for finishing certain ones. How they say, yeah, you just get all these bonuses for doing these social links now.
Except for the time that you do them and the bonuses are not useful.
Like Dr. Death's final one.
Like the journalist.
Well, I was mostly
what
talking
does the
about,
journalist even do? Like,
It makes
The
the
journalist
security
makes-
level go up less in dungeons.
that's
Which,
stupid.
yeah.
Why do I need that?
All of her skills are pretty much useless.
which
But I was
sucks
also
because you
talking
need
about-
the security up to fight the crystal skulls.
What are crystal skulls? I never seen.
Oh,
They're the final rank of treasure demon.
Oh, I never saw them.
I was also mostly talking about Ryuji's
Yeah.
ambush
No, I know.
and,
But I felt like complaining about
Fata's
someone else's
Treasure
for a
Seeker.
change.
I don't know.
Oh, right. Fucking Treasure Seeker with Futaba. God damn, that one's the worst.
What is Treasure Seeker?
It's
Treasure
the animation
Seeker-
that plays at the start of every battle where there's like a green searchlight thing going like,
Oh,
hey, this guy's
yeah.
got treasure. And then if you try to recruit that guy, it fucks you.
And also, the treasure's never actually useful.
That too.
You got a healing item.
Well,
also,
for-
bullet
Like
hail.
one time I got
Barely
the thing that was like, here's a rare item, and it's like, here's some rancid gravy, and it's like, what?
It's very rare to have rancid gravy.
Oh, right. I
Seems
can also
disgusting.
post in the Discord horrifying Proto Morgana.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh
God.
god.
I want to see this.
And also super hot original Psy.
Oh, what are you talking about? She's already super hot.
No, you
She
don't
was-
understand.
You don't understand, and let me find that picture
Post
because
it.
holy shit.
Oh
You go
my
find
god!
the
What
original
is this?
Psy.
What is this Looney
That was
Tunes
Morgana's concept.
character? What is
It's like
this?
fucking horrifying.
He looks like he should be sawing someone in half.
I don't like Morgana as much as
Like
Teddy.
he looks like he should be like Itchy or Scratchy, whichever one is the cat.
I thought Teddy was better than Morgana.
Really?
So
Yeah,
You're
let me-
crazy.
probably.
let me post this first,
Morgana
which
is
is
fucking way better.
that time that Sai was
Oh my
Bayonetta.
god, Sai was so hot.
She was Bayonetta.
She's so hot.
That's what we missed out on.
But then also,
Oh,
Yeah,
there are multiple. Hold on, there's a lot to get through.
oh my
But
god.
what about that time that Sai was Big Boss?
Oh my god, that is the best. That is the best.
Either one of these.
I would.
Anyone. I'd honestly flip a coin because both of them are fucking rock solid.
Oh my god, I'm
Not
surprised
that
that.
her design in game is bad at all. She's
No,
great.
but
Oh,
these
no.
are stronger.
Those are like every Sai design was great. So yeah.
Oh man.
Fucking
Oh my-
hard-ass, one-eyed, smoking side.
She looks like the chick. What's her? The fucking Kill Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking Ellie,
Whatever, yeah.
or whatever the fuck.
L Driver. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, some of those initial concepts are fucking strong. And speaking of which,
Yeah.
let me go find Goro.
That reminds me of the fucking original ideas for Kanji's look with the big pompadour and shit.
Yeah.
I actually really like his original designs.
Also, I'm gonna post one of these Makoto. Oh wait, there's also Proto Yusuke, who's pretty weird.
Oh yeah, Proto Yusuke is super weird.
But is it bad?
First though, this isn't even like Proto Makoto. It's just like actual Makoto. But I like these random concept art sketches they did.
Oh, like they had the final design down, but it's just different outfits.
Yeah, because it's just like, hey, look at her punch the shit out of.
That is...
TFP said random thug. I thought it was Ryuchi.
that kind of looks like him.
And then just her like fucking firing from the hip with the revolvers.
Makoto's the best. Best waifu.
I really like that she does like firing from the hip whenever she shoots.
Yeah.
Proto
Yeah,
Yusuke
that's
honestly
another
looked
thing.
very similar to current Yusuke. But like main differences are hair color, hairstyle, and bolo tie.
What the fuck? Like the face looks the same,
That
but the
reminds me
hair.
a lot of fuck, one of the like the villain team leader in 3.
Jesus.
Whatever the fuck his
Jesus.
name was. Yeah, Jesus. That's right.
Yeah. Just call him G. That's what everybody calls him.
Nobody fucks with the Jesus.
Man, he was a really shitty character. Also, one of those guys had his weapon was grenades in a briefcase. That's all.
Right.
And then Proto Futaba, because Futaba's cool.
You didn't show Proto Makoto.
Because there really aren't any. It
That's
seems like
just-
they hadn't nailed her design immediately.
That's just
Yeah.
Futaba with different
With
clothing
black hair.
and different clothing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Futaba's design is already.
Also,
Futaba's
the
design
I
is
like
jacket.
strong.
I like that design better than
The jacket is strong. AFK jacket's real good.
Nice. Yeah.
Hey, you know, some of these outfits would have been great to buy in the numerous clothing stores
Yeah.
that do nothing.
Fucking, God, I hate that so much.
Yeah,
Like,
that's another thing that's really weird is that there's like stuff that I know is in Golden that they just didn't bother with in this game.
Yeah, because in Golden you can blow all kinds of money at the clothing store getting crazy, stupid outfits.
Yeah, you can get
Here you just get your casual clothes. It's like
Yeah.
why would I-
no,
why
you
would I
can
wanna
buy the
go-
DLC.
No, fuck you.
'Cause you don't have to spend real money. Oh, okay. So here's the thing.
But also like I don't,
Goro's. Oh, go ahead.
it's also like weird because I don't like I remember like after I finished the game like immediately I was like I don't remember any event stuff that was in 4 that I remember so vividly like the camp.
Yeah, there's
Camping
none
there.
of that.
Yeah, there's really not. There's Hawaii.
We
don't
go to
hang
Hawaii, but it's not as cool. Like it's not like I don't know. It's not as memorable. Like the whole camping bit in 4 is fucking great, and it's like
No, and like even going out to go pick
like,
up chicks
it's
isn't
super
as
goofy,
great.
lighthearted.
Isn't
Like
it-
it's and there's
even-
no hot springs. Why is there no hot spring?
Yeah, like there's no
What the
hey.
f- how-
we went,
It's
there's no we
obligatory.
did the cultural festival and now we almost get sexually assaulted by our teacher event.
Yeah.
Like what
Like-
the fuck, right?
You hang out all the time in Persona 4. If you just like hang out with the team, with the guys, whatever. In 5, it seems like you guys never hang out. Even when you do hang out, it's always just to talk about Phantom Thief stuff.
Yeah.
There's no casual time, no downtime.
Well, there's a little bit of. There's not too much of it.
Okay, but now look how fucking cool Proto Goro looked.
Does he
There's
have
also
4 arms?
this.
Oh right, there's all the lobster thing was good. But look at fucking Goro's concept art for when he goes.
Then
full
why
fucking-
is that his persona or is that him?
I
That's
don't
him.
know. I think that's him though.
Why didn't they go
And
with
look
that?
how much fucking
Good.
cooler that looks.
That's so good.
fucking amazing.
That's.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why didn't they go
That
with that?
That art book is so good.
You know what? I'm glad they didn't go with that because that's too cool for Goro.
Here's the
He doesn't
second page
deserve
of
that.
Goro concept art that just confuses me more than anything. I don't even know what the fuck that's supposed to be, but it's listed under Goro, so...
I kind of like that design, the one with like the
Oh,
happy
that's
mask.
pretty lucky.
Yeah,
kinda,
I guess it's a good, weird, alternate take.
The mask thing kind of makes me think that it, like, at one point they were going to be one of the other multitude of games that was going to riff on the Fiend with 20 Faces.
That,
Yeah.
that kind of reminds me of Ghost in the Shell a little bit, the Happy Mask.
The Laughing Man thing.
Mm-hmm.
I like the weird Loki design that's holding the chain. I'm glad they went with the other one because the other one is fucking radical, but
Yeah.
that's still an alright design. I just have no idea what's actually going on with Goro in that picture.
This kind of just reminds me of Labrys's persona. This bull Loki thing.
Oh yeah.
That's just all I can think about. That's probably why they didn't go with it. Maybe, I don't know. Labrys's persona is cool though, or Shadow Labrys, I should say.
Man, fucking evil Lone Ranger Goro though looks fucking cool.
It's so good. I hope they keep. I hope he still has like the rapier.
If he comes back in Persona 5 Arena, I hope he looks like that.
I hope they save this design for like another game, or maybe for another Shin Megami Tensei game.
I don't know. It's strong. It is one of my favorite concept art designs. I'm trying to think of anybody else who has like a really cool alternate take in the concept art.
Overall, the thing that comes to mind is Amelia Kanji. I really like that pompadour, like rockabilly look that he had.
Oh, Devil journalist lady. She looked a lot better in her concept art, I thought. Like, she still looks okay in the main game, but her concept art designs look more interesting.
I didn't like her design.
Like, I think it's okay, but her concept art design like looks more interesting because she reminds me of like an Ace Attorney witness in that one on the left.
Also, I like that one, the left one a lot.
I kind of like the bottom right one.
Yeah,
the bottom right is also good.
Either of those would have been good. I think it would have made her character more interesting. I just didn't like her all that much. But I also didn't do her social link, so I don't know. Maybe she's
It was
good.
interesting.
I liked her.
I liked
It's okay. I think I got to like rank 6 or 7.
Did anybody do fortune
The
teller?
main reason I liked her social link is because when you get to like 8 or 9 or something like that, it's like, oh yeah, no, it turns out my friend was totally investigating Shido and then just got fucked super hard by a mental breakdown. And it's like, oh, that tied into the story really well. Weird.
Did anybody do fortune teller girl? What was her
Yeah,
name?
yeah, I did. Chihaya. Chihiya's dope.
Fucking waste of time.
What?
What's wrong, Rob?
Oh, I didn't get her till late, and she wasn't that interesting, so I just ignored her for people that I was already invested in.
She gives you cool things like these. I think. Excuse me.
See, you're just gonna die.
Yeah. I think that maybe a lot of the complaints about that you guys have with the stats would be alleviated with more liberal use of the fortune teller, because one of her abilities is double stat gains.
Well, that should just be a normal thing that you have, and then having her would make it even faster. So no, that just pisses me off.
Some people just are never happy.
No, I'm not. Why isn't this game just Persona 4?
I mean, that's a great question.
Well, because that game already exists. You can go play that game.
Yeah, but they should just make Persona 4, but with this engine, and give it all the bells and whistles.
Now you're talking.
Yeah.
Eh.
Maybe
Give
put
everyone
some.
guns.
Maybe get some bells between Naoto's legs. You know what I'm saying?
No.
You know what I'm saying?
At one point, Futaba's mom actually looked a lot like Haru.
Wakabe Ishiki.
Yeah.
Look like who?
Haru.
She looked like Haru because she's got the fluffy hair.
So who would you say is your least favorite character?
Also, man, that
GG.
that shot in that concept art on like the middle right bottom of just like Futaba sitting in her room with that giant fucking mom face staring at her is some Silent Hill shit, and I'm way into
Yeah,
it.
it is.
Why didn't they go with that? They should have filmed that.
They should have filmed that? Is that what
Yeah.
you just said?
Yeah, that's what I said. They should have filmed it. They should have gone to her house and filmed it. And then played it on the game. What about you, Mamie Matt? Who's your least favorite character?
Least favorite character in the whole
Yeah.
game?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if we're talking in the whole game, then it's obviously
Okay, how about that? How about this?
fucking Haru's fiance.
Okay, least favorite character, least favorite main cast, and
Least
least favorite
favorite-
character.
Least favorite I don't like this character, they're poorly written, or least favorite is in I just don't like them.
How about both? Just go with
Is
both.
is it like bad character or just character I don't like?
Character you don't like, which I guess would make him bad, I guess.
Well, because there's a difference between a character that just like that guy's a dick and that guy's written badly.
Okay, then badly character you thought was just not good.
Character I thought was just like like I just didn't like that character. Okay.
Yeah. Not that they were necessarily written poorly, you just didn't like them. How about that?
Out of everybody in the game, like, shit, that's actually a tall order. I don't know. I feel like Madarame was somehow still the most morally reprehensible of the guys you're going after.
I thought
Of the targets, like Madarame was like, Jesus Christ, man.
I thought so my least favorite character that I just
Like
thought was
Kamoshida's bad, but like Madarame laughs about letting Yusuke's mom die right in front of him. It's like, oh yeah, I let your mom die and then tricked you to be my slave for years. Ha!
Human trafficking.
So my least favorite character for me was actually Anne.
Like there's the dispassionate human trapping. It's like, okay, fine, at least he's getting rich. Like he's a Yakuza guy, whatever.
At least he's getting rich.
At least
Like he's a Yakuza guy. That's his thing. You expect him to be a piece of shit because he's a criminal.
No, he's
Yeah.
not. No, he's not.
Madarame
He's a
is
mafia.
like raising a kid whose mom he straight up watched die on the floor because he
basically
realized
murdered
he
her.
could make a lot of money off that kid.
Yeah.
It's
Kamoshida's fucked up too.
Yeah, I mean they all are. All the targets are fucked. But...
Make mad, you're mixing up Kamoshida with
with Kaneshiro, sorry.
yeah. 'Cause-
Oh, was he?
Yeah, I was thinking Kaneshiro when you said human trafficking.
Wait, what?
Because you dropped the words human trafficking at some point in that.
Yes, yeah, I was talking about Kaneshiro.
Yeah, I
you
was
said-
thinking.
And you said Kamoshida.
Oh, he said. Oh yeah. Well, they're both. Yeah.
My least favorite character is actually Anne. I just thought she was like really bland
She was pretty
and
boring.
and just uninteresting.
Yeah.
And
I
that
don't
and
know,
I think that's the
Social
worst
Link's
thing.
good,
Like
and,
you can be a bad
Social Link's
character.
good when it's about like the Shiho stuff like that. That's actually really good. But her whole model thing with the other like rival models, like
I could not care.
this should just become Neon Demon or fuck off.
Jesus.
like
No.
you can be like
Where's my
for real.
cannibalism?
Where's my cannibalism? Eat her alive.
like
This is
you can be a
I'm
bad
just gonna post this because I like these alternate thief designs.
like you can be
Because
a bad
I just-
character. I'd rather her be a bad character than just an uninteresting character because there'll be more to talk about.
yeah. I mean, if I were to say like of the Phantom Thieves, she's probably my least favorite. Because at least for Yuji, like
Yeah, at least he has a
was good at the start,
personality.
his social link's great, and like at least like you can hate him.
Yeah.
You can't hate him or on. Gotta mispronounce it right.
No, it's Anne.
No, it's fucking Ann. God damn it. If I ever decide to do New Game Plus, which
Not right now. I
it's
need
a long game.
It's a fucking long game. But
my least favorite character.
I'll try to do Haru because I didn't get anywhere with Haru.
Yeah, I got like
I
two with her.
I got the I think I got the 2 just enough to get a baton pass.
My least favorite character, like out of that's not like main cast, is probably the principal or like what's that main villain from Daredevil? What's his name?
Kingpin?
Kingpin. Yeah, I didn't like Principal Kingpin all that much. He was probably like the worst part of all of it, and I'm mainly saying that because he talked shit to my girl.
Oh, there you go.
Also,
I really.
again, I'm just gonna throw out Haru's fiance.
Oh well,
Yeah.
he's just shitty in
Tori's
general.
just like scumbag.
Yeah, he's just a scumbag. Like he's
Like,
the
he's
boring
the-
kind of bad.
He's the
Also-
worst person in the world in 5 seconds of introduction.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, he's
Theo.
pretty bad, but like her father is like
Her father was
Father's
okay with
as
it.
bad.
Her father's probably worse because he knows about it and he lets it happen.
He's allowing it to happen.
Yeah.
It was the thing I didn't catch until after. The thing I didn't catch until after I did that his dungeon was like that was his cognitive version of her fiance.
Yeah, he knows he's a piece of shit and he's okay with it.
Like even in his own head, in his palace, he knows that her fiance is like the worst person in the fucking world.
Yeah, and that makes him
worse.
And
is still just like, oh, I'm just gonna hand her over.
Yeah, and that makes him worse than him.
Yeah, I know. I think.
Man, her dad is a piece of shit.
Yeah, but you get a really cool model from his dungeon.
Also, man, his dungeon sucked.
It was okay until the airlock. That ruined it for me.
It was the space burger.
Yeah.
Right.
And you have to do the airlock puzzle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
I didn't like any of that dungeon with the
I loved it.
Here's the press. We're putting it on a timer.
No,
it was okay, but yeah, that probably because what happens after what's size dungeon's the next one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's maybe the best one in the game. So
that's the best one in the game because it incorporates. That's the best one in the game because you have to do things like actually gamble.
That's the point that I started to feel fatigue, like the Persona fatigue that I felt in 3 and 4. Like they always fucking ended up getting it where it's just like right around like you get 3 dungeons away from the end. It's like fucking let's just get on with this. This is taking way too goddamn much time.
Okay, but
fucking get on with it.
Let me just throw this out there.
I started to feel it in that dungeon, but that ended up getting better and like the boss fight's really cool. But she does that.
Yeah.
What is this?
But Whims of Fate, though.
What?
But Whims of Fate, though.
It's a great song.
Oh.
Also, check out that concept art, and specifically the middle concept art piece there.
Yeah.
Why couldn't we get that version of Persona 5 where you just drive fast cars with sexy cop women?
Is that what she's supposed to be?
She's got a gun and a tie. She can't be anything but a cool detective lady.
Man, I was really hoping for a Fast and Furious-esque breakout at the end.
I expected the Fast and the Furious breakout.
I made that exact joke.
Him in a prison bus and just like 6 cars roll up and they all smile at each other and just fucking ends. It's like there's one job left to do is with Phantom Thieves.
Also, official concept art of female protagonist. Come on, Persona 5's like enhanced edition with a female protagonist route.
Persona 5 Heartless edition.
Persona 5
Gun edition.
Persona 5 Friendzone Ryuji edition.
Futaba's best line is still when she says that Ryuji.
Nobody is deeper in the friend zone than Mishima.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, you fucking slammed. Don't get me into that.
Mishima edition.
Wait, Rob, did you ever repair the computer?
Yes. Yeah.
Fuck, finally, thank God.
Yeah, no, I finally did that.
Alright.
And saw the
shady commodities.
Shady commodities. And he's wearing sunglasses? What are you trying to do?
I love that you find it by just like, oh, I bought a broken laptop from a secondhand store.
And it was the last thing they were looking at or something?
No, it automatically connects to that site when you repair the computer. So it's like, fucking Tanaka has like burner laptops scattered throughout the country that auto-connect to his site so you can buy bullshit from him.
He doesn't even sell good stuff.
No, it's mostly shit.
I didn't buy any of it. I was like, oh, this is terrible. I don't know if that unlocks an S-Link or not, but
like no, it doesn't.
Okay.
There is no Tanaka.
Does the inventory ever expand?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to buy the bad things.
That.
You have to buy the bad things.
Does anything good ever come up?
The only things I ever really bought were
also,
the,
you know what's great
Black
is
Rocks
I made the eternal lockpick right before the last fucking dungeon. Which is
nice.
Really? I made that before Size Dungeon, I think.
I made that just after. I made it just after Futaba, and I was really dumb.
I saw that I had the option to make it, and I was lacking like 2 liquid mercury or something.
I think you can buy that, and I think you can buy that somewhere. I want to say you can.
So somehow I made 2 Eternal Lockpicks, and I'm not entirely sure how.
Were you
I made it in class, so that might be it, but...
Oh, yeah.
Were they useful?
One of them was.
I hated that I made the eternal lockpick because I had like 6 left after I made it.
Oh, 6 normal ones.
Yeah, and I couldn't get rid of them.
I got through with just normal lockpicks because I always end up making enough.
Well, there's no reason not to make lockpicks because they increase your proficiency.
And then you can make the teacher make your lockpicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she's like, "What am I making these for?"
Sit down there. Make them.
I just had to do laundry.
No, I just had to make coffee all the time.
No, my favorite thing was having the teacher come give you the massage, and then as soon as she leaves, calling her back to make coffee. So yeah, now that you've left and gone back home, I'm gonna call you.
I only did that a few times.
Isn't that like 10 grand?
Because you can't.
No, because it's free by that point.
Oh yeah.
I
didn't really call it after I maxed out her social link.
Like by the time I unlocked her to 10, like I only had to go to Mementos like 2 or 3 more times.
Yeah.
I feel bad for
it doesn't work after a palace.
I feel bad for anybody that didn't do.
Sure. Well, because I think most of the time when you go into a palace, it's like a set. I think it does actually if you go into a palace.
Man, can you imagine?
I think it's any time you go into the metaverse.
I always end up finishing the palaces when I went in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
I one-dayed every palace that you could one day.
Yes. Because I was like, I gotta fucking.
Well, technically, you had to 2-day.
I gotta maximize my social link time.
Technically, you have to 2-day every single palace.
Well, yeah.
Or if it's side dungeon, then 1 month it, or like 2 week it, or whatever. Because you have to wait till like the second to last day of whatchamacallit?
Speaking of size dungeon, can we talk about how fucking amazing the plan is, even though it is told in a very poor fashion?
Oh, the plan is
poor fashion.
The plan is fantastic. It's the thing that makes me think the Phantom Thieves wouldn't get totally blown out by the investigation team immediately.
To trap Akechi?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like the fake boss's own death plan is fucking amazing.
I did not see it coming, like the whole.
You never see it coming.
Let's use. Well, I didn't think they were gonna do it. Like when they gave him the phone, I was like, "What the fuck are you guys? Why does she need the phone? Like what evidence could there be on?" And it didn't take me until they started explaining it that they used it to put him in the metaverse.
The thing is that I feel like I knew something was immediately up when before that dungeon happens, Futaba's like, "Hey, I want to see your phone."
No, what?
I
didn't think anything of it because I just thought, oh, it's just Futaba being fucking weird.
Futaba doing Futaba things.
That's not out of ordinary for Futaba.
Yeah, like
that.
Yeah,
I mean,
but like when they explained it,
I was just like,
I'm gonna download a Game Boy Color emulator and play Ghost Babel.
Yeah, but at the same time, I was like, wait, that's just weird. What? Because I watch a lot of heist movies and I pay attention to the details because they're important.
I don't care.
I don't know. I didn't think anything of it.
The story's gonna happen anyways.
Yeah, but I like being smart and trying to. I like trying to be Pat.
Was that like the only? Was that like the only subtle hint that they were planning? They were one step ahead of Goro.
No, there were a couple things. There's like the part where after he leaves, and then in between the part where he leaves the school and he, then you'd get the drug haze effect, which was terrible. There's a part where Futaba's like, all of us, because he's like, oh, all of you are here, and why would he say all of you are here?
Yeah, no, that was the part. That's like that was the thing he said that made me go, huh?
No, actually,
really?
So the thing that actually, for me, was the pancakes. I was like, why would he talk about pancakes?
But then
that was the only one that was like, what the fuck? How would you know about the pancakes? But I'm talking about like, was there any clue besides Futaba taking the phone that they were one step ahead of him?
Like, when did he actually say that? What was his fucking alibi for when he got his persona?
His thing was that he got his persona like a month before, which is, I think, around the time you go into Haru's dad's dungeon.
Yeah, because he was around.
Because he like walks up, and then you go into the metaverse, and it's like, oh, exclamation mark, and he gets like dragged in with you, but you never see him in there. And then after that whole thing, he's like, oh yeah, I went in there and I saw the real killer, and he shot at me, but I got away, and then I found out I had this power and stuff, and it's all crazy. And at some point while you guys weren't looking, I also got to like level 50, don't worry about it.
Hey, man.
Yeah, but I mean, everybody starts.
Yeah,
at
but
high
it's
level.
still kind of weird to me that everyone just like, oh, I got my persona like a week ago, so I'm level 60.
The one part about that story that got me is that he saw the killer, like, was the killer out... Was this before they fought the boss? Like, that's what I would have asked. Because, like, if he...
Well,
I mean, I was
no, if he saw the killer, it would be after.
Yeah,
'Cause
it was like that. Because like, that's when you see him shoot Okumura. Like,
Well, that's why I didn't like... That's why I thought his story was, like, really weird. Also, that's another connection to Persona 3, where you get a teammate and then that teammate dies. Only that teammate wasn't... Goro is not axed... What was his name? TFP, what was his name?
Shinji.
Shinjiro.
I asked you that, expecting you to say, I don't fucking know. So I'm surprised you actually know Axtu's name.
Remember dumb Lolito girl?
Chihiro, I
Yeah.
think.
Yes.
What?
Remember when Junpei died, and then that lady gave up her life?
Are you
so
talking
that
about
Junpei
Chihiro
could live?
Fujisaki?
No, but that's a good character. That's one of the only good characters.
Junpei has
in
to live.
Danganronpa.
Junpei must live. You must.
And
So that
Junpei
he can be a
gains his passive...
So that he can be a low tier character in Ultimax.
Also, Junpei gains this horribly not useful passive heal. After he absorbs his girlfriend inside of him.
Does he?
Yeah, that's what happens.
Forgot about that.
Persona 3 is not great. The CFP's favorite, though.
It's got its moments.
Yeah.
The music's great.
The music's
Yeah.
fucking great. I kind of like it, like that the Persona 3 soundtrack more than 4.
What?
Dude, Mass Destruction.
It's not as good as Reach Out for the Truth.
Oh, you're crazy.
Baby,
Mass
baby,
Destruction's
baby,
great.
baby,
Burn Your
baby.
Dread. Like that moment at the end of 3 is fucking great when like Nyx is about to kill the protagonist and this like everyone starts believing him and all of a sudden he just puts on his headphones and fucking hip hop starts up. It's great. Fucking great. Gonna defeat this god with power.
I like that
hip-hop.
immediately before you got here, we were having a discussion about how Persona 3 had the weakest version of that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
We were talking about how, like, man, Persona 4 and Persona 5 did that whole, like, final boss, like... Well, okay, no, I actually think Persona 5 probably has the weakest final boss, like, power thing.
No,
Yeah.
because it's at least thematically cool looking. Like, you shoot this huge fucking gun and...
Well, I don't mean that, I mean specifically the part where the protagonist is like, oh, you're supposed to be dead, but power of friendship means you win.
Oh, yeah, like, they didn't take your friends away, yeah. But
It's just like, hey, you got hit with this attack that you stopped 5 seconds ago, but you didn't really stop it because,
Yeah, it didn't do that much damage when I guarded.
I don't know. I felt like the 3 did that moment better than 4.
No.
You
What are you talking about?
crazy.
Your friends get dragged into these holes? And it's
Yeah, but
horribly
that's all
looking?
it does. That's it.
And they're fucking gone!
That's it.
Are
That's
you
it.
nuts? And your friends
But
in
that's-
Persona 3 are just...
That's it.
Your friends in Persona 3 aren't even... They're just in a platform
They're
in
not even
Tartarus.
Yeah, but as far as protagonist versus like ultimate villain, like I feel like that's a better setup.
No,
and
it's
better-
not! You're fighting...
Okay.
You're fighting Izanami, and then she's like...
Sir,
I'm gonna take... No!
I'm sorry.
Yelling at me.
I am yelling at you. You're wrong.
Yes. I don't. I'm not saying that Persona 4 is a burning pile of garbage.
Yes,
I'm
you
just
are.
saying
That's what
I
you're
think
implying.
this one specific thing in 3, very specific thing, is better done than in 4.
And you're horribly wrong.
It's only man. Persona 4 is only 99% better than 3. Shit. What a fucking disappointment.
I mean, there are some things that Persona 3 does better, like let you social link with Tanaka.
Oh yeah.
I need to look up who Tanaga is.
The
It's a fucking
salesman.
Do you not
shotgun
fucking know
guy.
who Tanaka is?
Oh, I thought you said
Fucking
Tanaga. That's why I was confused.
Onaga. He said Onaga. He gets social link with Onaga.
Yeah, with the Dragon King.
The Dragon King.
He's the
Also,
Devil
I just want to
Arcana?
put this out there because it happened a little while ago.
Honestly,
Samurai
like
Jack.
Persona soundtracks are all fucking great. Like,
I just want to say, Samurai Jack is officially over. He made it back to the past.
Yay.
Good job, Jack.
Thanks for
Let's get it
spoiling it
back
for
in
me,
time.
asshole.
Yeah, you should have gone and watched it if you cared.
I should have.
wow.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
you.
Okay.
It aired like 10 minutes ago. Eat a dick.
Yeah. Just eat a dick. I'm gonna spoil this.
Yeah. It's a spoiler
This
cast.
is
You know what
the
you're in
spoiler
for.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, you're right. I should have known we were talking about Persona 5. I should have expected Samurai Jack was gonna
Yeah.
come into this.
Fuck
You're
all
right.
y'all. Yeah. Did you know 2B is actually 2E?
What? That
Yeah,
DLC,
fuck all y'all.
I finally finished the
That
level.
DLC is like $20. Like, what the fuck? At least in Canadian dollars.
It was only 15 for me, or 13
That's
something. I
Still
think.
fucking nuts.
It was only $13 for me.
That's still fucking crazy for what amounts to skins and like one boss fight.
It's not one boss fight.
Yeah,
What are
but
you
it's
talking about?
against the president of of Square Enix.
It's not even
so-
just that. There's like a whole bunch of little challenges you can do. The level 99 challenge for what's her face is really hard. I just beat it.
Yeah, I bet. I bet there's a more fun version of that in the form of fighting a meal, and has story and stuff and matters. So I'd rather just do that because
Okay.
that's like
Oh, we'll go do it then.
no, because I deleted my save data because I'm a good person.
We'll play it again and then do it.
I will.
Okay, fine.
Jesus.
God.
But for the record, I
Yeah.
kinda, just to get back to Persona 5 a bit,
Uh-huh.
I kinda wish that the final Persona you summoned was actually just Satan. Like, give it a redesign and everything if you want, but I wish it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
Satan
yeah.
instead of Satan.
I thought it was gonna be Lucifer because the way it was like, fuck, what is it? Someone said like ruler of the demons and whatnot,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, like Lucifer, because like he's the one who commands fucking the army.
Yeah.
And,
Well, also because it would have fit with
Right?
the whole, like, you guys are essentially chaos route
you
thing.
guys are chaos, yeah. So I thought it would have been Lucifer.
Well,
It made sense whenever I remembered. It's like, oh, of course it's Satan because Satan is the snake in the Garden of Eden, who's like the original "fuck you, I tricked you" thing,
but Trickster.
and the whole thing is tricksters. So it's like, oh, you're right, Satan. I forgot about that.
well, it's
I forgot about that trick you pulled.
It's Satanel.
Yeah, like that's why I wish it was just Satan because
We
it's
also
Sataniel, and it's like the description in the compendium is like, oh, it's the Satan's name from before he fell from heaven, which is like, you mean Lucifer, fuckers? Like, you don't make up a new name, just make it Satan and come up with a new design for Satan.
Yeah, he should
Yeah.
have. He
Done
should have.
that. There's no
He should,
reason to mix all this up.
his gun should have had like 9 barrels, and they should have looked like nipples.
Oh, you're doing a Dante's Inferno thing.
No, I was doing an Austin
and
Powers
he
thing.
just JoJo poses and shoots them all.
Yeah.
Yep.
Immediately when like you fired the gun, the first thing I thought of was in Bayonetta when you shoot
Oh, yeah, totally.
and she goes, "Don't fuck with a witch." I wish she would have said,
Yep.
"Don't fuck with a thief" or something
Yeah, they
like
would have
that.
said that.
That's what they should have said.
I was gonna say they would have said that in this teen-rated game, but I remembered it's teen-rated. But it's almost.
Is Persona 5 T rated? No, it's
No.
not.
They say fuck a few times.
Well, Ryuji always just says "what the f," which kind of pisses me off.
He does say what the f.
And it's like, just say "fuck." That's what.
I'm okay with what the f.
Nah, man, it's hella cool.
Someone
That's what all the kids are saying.
someone does say fuck. There's a fuck or two dropped.
I think it's Kaneshiro says it, or maybe like the teacher.
Yeah. The
think
teacher
Goro-
that just sticks a chalk at you.
Yeah.
Goro drops some F-bombs, I believe.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I think he called Sai I think he just goes like, "What a stupid bitch." I didn't
Yeah.
remember that. I think
See, that's why I was excited about that bit, because
she's walking away.
I thought
He's like,
I thought he was gonna be like more of a villain than Shido, because he was more interesting as a villain.
Mm-hmm. And
Like,
it's
I
like, oh no,
I
he's
really
just
like
an
him when
idiot.
he just goes fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like
That's
it's
cool.
great, and he's all like Yeah, and then it just
and then he's just gone.
he's just gone. Because like the way they kill him off is
Like, I like it conceptually.
I like that they stuck to their lit guns
uh,
and they kept him dead. I'm glad he.
Until
Persona 5 Arena.
Yeah.
He's totally coming back. Like, he's gonna be back alive. Either in the extended re-release or whatever. Because they've got to have the Goro romance route.
Yeah.
If you get to rank 10 with Goro and romance him, then he'll survive the shootout with his cognitive self. I really like the way he dies, and that it is like him having a standoff with himself.
Do you think he killed his cognitive self?
I mean, they killed each other, I'm assuming is how that works.
I like to think-
Otherwise, cognitive Goro would have just come after you.
Well, no, he closed the door, so it's fine.
and the ship started exploding like right afterwards, right?
No, because
No,
you
that's
have to send a
that's
calling
halfway,
card.
and then
It's
you
like
gotta-
2 days later. Or, well, you go that night after they send the calling card, still.
But you leave right after. Well, it gives you the option to leave right after.
Like, you can't send the calling card immediately after fight, I think. Maybe you can.
No, you have to wait until that.
Because I'm pretty sure they boot you out of the dungeon after you beat Goro.
No, they give you the option to leave, I think. Is it, you want to keep exploring? Or no, maybe they do kick you. I don't remember.
No, they give you the option.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I thought they totally booted you after you fought Goro.
I think I fucked that up and totally just took the option because I thought I didn't have a choice because I thought it was some stupid Morgana thing.
No. It's not. Morgana never gives you a choice. He's just go the fuck to sleep.
And since we're talking about Shido, I've just got to be obviously listening to Collective Consciousness.
Yeah. Holy shit! Well, even more like the final boss is even more collective consciousness.
Yeah,
I mean, it's literally.
but also Shido is Armstrong, so
Yeah.
like, the bit where he just fucking turns red and gets
Oh,
giant
God.
muscles is just like fucking throwing haymakers. It's like, god damn it, really? Andy's like a crazy politician on the rise, and yeah.
He's gonna make Japan great again.
He is.
He's not as cool as Armstrong,
He's
Or
not as
Donald
cool as
Trump.
Armstrong.
but it's hard to be as cool as Armstrong.
Or Donald Trump.
Right.
Point is, yeah, I was actually a big fan of Shido's dungeon aside from the terrible like mouse part.
I
you
like
cut
that
out- if you
conceptually.
Didn't like.
Okay,
any-
when I say
yes,
when
I like it in
say
concept.
the mouse part.
I like it thematically and in concept, and that's probably it. Every
So-
bit of gameplay in that thing I did not like.
So the thing is, when I say the mouse part, I mean like cut out those hallways entirely.
Cut
Like,
out those
don't
sections
even
in
have
general.
like those hallways with actual enemies. Just take
Well, yeah, that was the
whole
thing. That was
part
the thing
out.
too. Yeah, okay. You know what? Yeah. Because
If it was just going to find the five
I remember
guys.
there was one specific point where there was like, oh, you have to do like, of course, there's all the puzzles of like you have to go mouse human in a certain order,
Mhm.
and then I think I fucked it up once and realized I had to go through the entire fucking thing all over again to get back to the part that I needed to be. Like I had to go through it in a certain way again,
Mhm.
like almost retrace the shit that I was supposed to do before because I just went off somewhere else because I was whatever.
They
And
were
that part
just-
pissed me off because that was like a half hour that I just had it like between battles and redoing it.
There was just so long. Like they were just.
It was super long and
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you took out all the stuff related to the mouse thing and all those hallways, and it was just like a smaller dungeon that was, hey, go find these five guys and beat them up and get the whatever. It's
Yeah.
like, all right, I'd be fine with that. Like, I think that'd be a
Yeah.
way better. Like, just tighten that dungeon up because
It should have been
man, does
like.
it drag.
It should have been like a
Really
who done it.
drags.
Like you gotta like piece together and like find clues and shit.
Or just make it like, hey, navigate your way through this party on a cruise ship and isolate these five targets and steal their shit, like it's a thief thing.
Hitman.
Yeah, like you're a cool thief.
I wish like
Yeah.
they tapped into like the thief aspect more of it, and like side dungeons should have been Ocean's 11.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like if the dungeons were heists.
but it's just kind of like run here,
I mean,
get
they
to the
still
end.
have to be dungeons.
Yeah,
I know.
but they could be more interesting. Then, if that case, why not just have the random ones with like fancy-looking background aspects? What was the point of having said dungeons if you were gonna do something interesting?
I think they're way better than random generated crap.
I feel like you could have replaced Haru's dad's dungeon with a randomly generated thing and it would be better. because his dungeon is fucking terrible. There's nothing interesting in his entire dungeon.
Like
There's nothing in his dungeon you couldn't have done with a randomly generated.
But I don't think that's an excuse to have it. I don't know. I just never.
Well, like, if you're gonna have, like, Size Dungeon at least has you do, like, the gambling stuff, but it should have been, like, oh, go to this craps table, and it should have been, like, a battle screen where you have to have, like, your friends, like, play interference or something. I don't know. What am I even talking about?
You don't know.
I don't know.
I was gonna say, I mentioned this before you got here, Rob, but I really, really like the bit where you get to the bottom of Mementos and it's the prison.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going through the prison, and everyone keeps saying, like, "Oh, I wonder who's controlling, like, who owns this prison? Who's at the bottom?" And if you go into your social link list, the very top of your social link list is Igor, Prison Master. I really liked that. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Just, man, I love the setup of, like, Igor's evil. Like,
that whole bit's fantastic.
It's fucking great. I will say, I think Caroline and Justine are way cooler than Lavenza.
Really?
I like Caroline and Justine way more than
Lavenza too. Like,
she's
they're great.
fine.
They're all great. I don't know.
She's fine, but I like Caroline and Justine way more.
Individually, they are as separated, they are better. But I like the whole thing where Igor was just fucking punked, and what's his face took over, and I don't know, she was fine.
But that's really great too, because, like, I don't know, that whole thing is great because they're like, it's like, oh, the voice actor died, so they're just using a new voice. Obviously, like, it's got to be.
Yeah, it has story.
I love that
plot. It has plot built.
And I love that in
like,
the Japanese version they used the voice from the original. When he comes
like
back.
That's the fake Igor.
Yeah.
Igor's one guy.
Which makes me wonder what they'll do for the next Persona.
Right?
They can't do it again.
Doing that gimmick.
They don't have unlimited voice clips of that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what would be great if in the next.
Which is actually why Igor doesn't do the fusions or anything even after he comes back. Or, like, he's like, oh, he's still tired. Lavenza will do the talking. Because it's like, we've only got so many voice clips of Igor, man. So in the Japanese version, they had to limit his dialogue a lot. And it's like, for the American version, it's like, you can't just make up new dialogue for him.
It'd be cool if in the next.
Igor's just not going to talk very much.
It'd be cool if in the next Persona game, like, you go to the Velvet Room and it's just Philemon there.
Oh, whatever. Philemon sucks.
Well, no, but I'm saying that it'd be neat for them to do that.
Butterfly asshole.
What, you don't like butter? Wow, way to shit on Lavenza. Isn't that what she does? What's wrong with you and butterflies?
Remember when, like, Persona 4 Arena came out and, like, they everyone was like, oh, who's this mysterious voice? I bet it's like Philemon, or I bet it's whoever, and then it's just like ended up just.
Oh, you mean it's Sho? You remember Sho, the guy who lived in Inaba for the entirety of Persona 4?
Ended up being shit-faced anime asshole.
You remember that time that Sho was in Inaba for the entirety of Persona 4 in the hospital, and nobody mentioned the guy with flaming red hair and a giant X scar across his face?
Yeah, he was my favorite one.
Who was just hanging out in town somewhere?
Yeah.
Man, yeah, that was really shit, but... yeah.
I think that's a big part of the reason why I don't like Ultimax.
Ultimax is still really good, though.
That and because you never fucking played it, so what are you talking about?
No, I have played it. And,
yeah, you played like, what, 5 minutes?
No, I spent like an hour or two with Akihiko and did not fucking like Akihiko in Ultimax and just said, I don't care. Just gave up there.
Nah, I really like a lot of the changes that Ultimax made.
Nah, Ultimax
Just
fine.
the changes to Akihiko are just unnecessary.
I mean, Naoto got fucked with an ammo
I might
limit
as well
and all that
just
stuff.
like
Nah.
to the point where I
Naoto
felt
got
like I should have
fucked.
just like picked a new character, but I didn't want to.
Yeah. I mean, like, Naoto, I think, got the nerfs the hardest.
No, she didn't.
It's like, she has to reload her gun now.
Who cares?
She has like a fucking ammo limit. She has like a 5-shot revolver.
She can auto combo. If you have 0 fake damage, she can auto combo into an instant
That's actually
death.
not as weird as it sounds, if you think about it.
What
Because in the Wild West, people would chamber only 5 bullets in their revolver. Do you know why?
Why?
Because one of them would be the safety.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
So
She's a
that's
cop.
how-
She'd know all about safety.
Yeah, that It still
Makoto
sucks,
doesn't leave an
but
empty chamber.
She doesn't need that shit.
Also, she doesn't use real bullets, so how the fuck do you run out of ammo?
The cotton
Yeah.
bullets.
Bullets. You don't believe in them.
God damn it.
You believe you're running out of bullets.
That's not.
Shut up.
Hey, John's on my side.
John hates everything.
Yeah, Persona 5 is really good, you guys. I don't know if you
great.
know that.
It's great.
Yeah. I don't know if you realized by us just gushing our vaginas all over it, but it's pretty good.
Man, do you remember that time in the first dungeon
When you
where
gushed all over
Mara
it?
shows up? It's Slime Mara.
What? Man, I don't
Flaccid
remember.
Mara.
Whoa, wait, really?
God.
It's like you get to the top and it's like, hey, we need to get a key, or like we need to go up this fucking stairway, and a shadow guard shows up, and it's just like Mara but a slime, so it's just like floppy.
I thought it was just a regular like slime that
I
just
don't
looked
remember.
kind of phallic.
Yeah,
No.
no, I remember that. Yeah, yes.
Yeah, because it's Mara as the slime, like
Because I remember, because later on in the last dungeon, that comes back with Mara, and there's like two of them, so it's triple dicks. There's like totally a fight. I think it was one of the red shadows that if you fight them, one of them can be Mara, and then like two slime Maras on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah. They absorb fire, I think, or something.
I believe they do.
That's hot.
Yeah.
I think there may have been a few lines when I was talking to TFP as I played through the end of that game.
They
Like,
absorb the gonorrhea.
why does the dick eat fire?
Gonorrhea.
Nom.
It's immune to that burning sensation because it's already felt it. No? Okay.
But yeah, this made me want to play Persona 4 again, but I'm not gonna. 'Cause
That's exactly
way
what,
too long.
what makes me mad, and I both
That's
said.
the like I played it and then went, man, I really want to replay. Also, if you replay Persona 4, don't replay Persona 4. Play Persona 4 Golden.
Why
Yeah,
wouldn't-
exactly.
yeah.
I would need to do that
Yeah.
but I don't have access to Persona 4 Gold.
Just buy a Vita.
Buy a
Yeah.
PSTV or whatever.
Yeah, buy it for $40. Like
those
we
Those
did
don't
here.
exist in Canada.
Wait, they don't?
No,
They
because
used
John's
to.
been trying to find one for like
They
5
don't-
years.
They don't fucking exist here anymore. I don't
Fucking-
know why, but they're gone. It's all gone.
You can buy one for $59.99 right now.
I've just been looking up getting a Vita because I'd rather actually just have a Vita
Okay.
It means life.
because then I.
Because I was looking at a PSTV, like, how much do those cost right now?
Like
Is
$59.99.
it feasible to just mail one to you so you can finally play fucking Golden already?
I mean, at some point we'll get to it.
Yeah.
It's like Tokyo Drift. We'll get to it.
We'll get there.
We'll get there.
Tokyo Drift is a great movie, by the way.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Don't stop lying.
No,
it's the
great.
best. It's the best of
It
the
is
Fast and the
not
Furious.
the
It's
best.
the best of the Fast and
It
the Furious.
is not the
Five.
best, but it's really good.
Rob, back me up here. It's one of the best, right?
No.
Make me mad. Back me up here. It's one of the best,
No, it's
right?
before The Rock shows up. So how can it be? It's not even in the running.
Yes, it is.
Anything before.
It's
anything
drifting.
before
It's
The Rock-
drifting into first place.
No. No.
Yes.
No, you have a choice. You have a choice between the movies with The Rock in them, because he's fucking great.
Yeah, but Tokyo Drift is the best one pre-Rock.
All right, I'll take that.
I'll take
believe that. I'll believe that.
I think that's an easy victory for Tokyo Drift by that criteria.
But it's also the best.
I don't know about that.
Jeff has my back. He's a professional.
Sure he is.
There are a lot of things I would describe Jeff as, and professional is not one of them.
Well, he has credentials. Do you have credentials? What are your credentials?
He has street cred.
Jeff has the most street cred.
Just hacking
is
up.
that in the
Just hacking up
background?
the couch with a machete.
What?
There's just like this occasional like thunk.
Oh, is it
thunk
this?
noise. Yes.
Sorry, that was me playing with my flashlight.
Ah. Your flashlight.
Yeah, like my flashlight.
Okay.
Now my flashlight.
Making sure.
Flashlight.
No, that's in the
Making
closet.
sure.
Why would I keep my flashlight in the closet? I just keep it next
It's
to my
wall
bed.
mounted.
So that wall. Yeah, that's not.
It's like the mouth in Santa Claus versus Satan.
Jeff Gershman has the most street cred. Look at that hair.
Was he serious with that, or did he lose a bet?
No, that was
That was
early
the style
aughts.
at the time.
That was the style at the time. Have you
There's
not seen Ryan Davis with no beard and bleach blonde hair?
I have not actually. No.
Holy shit!
I did not. I did not watch.
Oh
Ryan,
my
Ryan.
fucking god!
I was a Giant Bomb person.
There is a great video of in good old GameSpot days of them reviewing DBZ Ultimate Battle 22, and it's fucking great.
So, is there anything else we want to say before I end this Persona 5 Gush stream?
Were you streaming?
I've been streaming the whole time.
Where?
To
There
Twitch.
you go. To Twitch? What?
Yes. Yeah, I even tweeted it out.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I saw that Serv had tweeted something about it. Was like, okay, sure, I guess.
We called it a spoiler cast, so I thought we should
I
cast
thought we were
it.
just also running our mouse. Okay.
I
What,
mean,
do
we
you
have it has been exactly that.
Do you regret anything you said? Do you want to take it back?
Yeah. All of it, I guess. They don't incriminate me. I
I'm
didn't
gonna
know.
take that part where I called Makoto a Nazi.
You want to reel that one back in a little bit?
And probably not. But
What's wrong with being in love
Yeah,
with
you're
a Nazi?
standing by it.
I'm standing by calling Makoto is a Nazi.
No, you watched that Ultimate Battle 22 video. That's some old ass GameSpot shit. Just got fucking frosted tip Jeff and bleach blonde Ryan Davis.
There's a guy in the Narc reboot that looks like skinny Jeff with frosted tips.
So TFP, would you recommend Persona 5?
I would.
What about you, Make Me Mad?
I would.
What about you, Liquid Rob?
Eh. Yeah, I just had to be different.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the contrarian.
All I can say is, it's a really
Simon
good game.
Cowell.
And, don't fuck
Persona 5 is a
Futaba.
pretty good video game if you like those.
Yeah, don't. It does the whole thing where it has a good story and good characters, but it also has good gameplay, and that's something you don't see a lot these days. I feel.
Yeah, like if you can't get your hands on Persona 4 Golden, this is a good stand-in.
Yeah. If this is your first Shin Megami Tensei game, it is not a bad one to
So
start.
there's someone that I've been talking to where this is their first Persona game, and
Uh-huh.
they want to go and play the other ones,
Mhm.
and they're starting like backwards with
Oh,
Golden,
no.
and then going to
Oh.
3.
Oh, that's
No!
the worst
No.
idea.
And I was
No.
just like, don't. I told them don't do that. It's like, yeah, but I got gold, and I'm gonna go ahead. And so they just
No.
gone ahead and done that. They've already
Oh.
that process already said. I'm like, good luck.
What do you?
That's gonna be so fucking
Oh
rough.
man.
What does
you
he
hit
think?
three.
Are they at
Did he
least gonna
start?
play like P3 Portable or something?
I don't think so.
Oh god.
Because I don't think you can. It's kind of probably hard to get that now.
No,
yeah.
so it's available digitally and on the Vita.
Does he have a Vita?
I think they're
If
using
they have Golden-
Vita TV.
So
it should work.
Which I don't know if you can get that through there too. But
You
yeah.
can.
down-
absolutely
But also,
can.
Persona 4 Portable, isn't that like a? Didn't they axe a bunch of shit from that too?
there's
You
no
mean Persona
Persona
3
4
portable?
portable.
Isn't that a weird
Mm.
fucked up version of that game?
No, they made it more like Persona 4. They took out a bunch of the dumb bullshit with the you can actually control your party
Yeah, I
members'
know.
levels and
That's
stuff.
not a big deal.
I know that,
Um,
but I mean, like they
they-
didn't remove
they
a bunch
remo-
of stuff.
Not
too?
a bunch of stuff. They removed like you can't see 3D models on the overworld.
That's
Well, that's
horrible.
kind of
But
fucking
whatever.
big.
No, it just turns it into a visual
Turns it
novel
into a
thing.
visual
Whenever
novel
you're...
thing. You
Oh.
you scroll a cursor around and people still appear.
Why would I want that?
So now you don't have to, like, say, run around for half an hour trying to find out where Ryuji is, because you just click on the thing that says Ryuji.
But I like that. That's
Why would he be in the fucking arcade? He's never in there. God,
That's where he
whatever.
always was when I tried to...
I don't remember.
He's
like,
always
I
there at
think-
the school.
I remember
because he
being
wants to
in
play
school
video
all the
games.
time.
And he was always either right outside the classroom, like near the stairway or whatever, or in the arcade. And it was really fucking annoying because the first, like, when I actually wanted to hang out with him, I was trying to find him, but I was like, where the fuck is Ryuji? And he's like way at the back of the arcade.
Also, could you play any of the games in the arcade?
No.
No.
Oh.
You could.
You can do the crane game.
Because it plays the Juness theme.
Yeah, that's the only good part. I wish there was a. Oh, one of the posters, and I might have mentioned this. One of the posters in the arcade is just the Ultimax box art, but recolored.
No, it's not Ultimax. It's
No, not Ultimax. OG Arena.
Yeah, it's Arena. No, it's I think it is Arena.
Yeah, it's,
they're just like silhouettes. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, did anyone check the TV during like the month or so of the game?
I did not. I forgot.
There's some really, really good references to Persona 4 on TV there.
I mean,
like there's
Persona
just
4 and Persona 3 and Persona 2.
Yeah, there's a lot of really good references. Like there's one of just like this guy, this TV program talking about like, oh, we're talking about like cool places to visit, and we went to this place called the Amagi Inn, and it's fucking rad, and the lady is running it.
Talking shit.
Huh?
No, John's just like.
Oh.
P5 knows that OG P4A is better.
I mean, it is.
Like,
no one's denying that.
Shit.
No, I am.
You are?
Ultimax is rad.
You like Ultimax better than OG P4A?
Probably. It's got way more stuff in it. I like more stuff. I like super attack. I like SP attacks. I like new supers.
SP supers.
Yeah.
So what happens? Specifically, what happens when you look at the TVs at the end of the month?
It's like there's an interview with Adachi at one point of like them televising like a thing of like apparently Dojima and Adachi like talking, and that's pretty cool because the characters are just like, man, that cop is fucking scary. There's one of like
Dojima is pretty scary.
There's a thing that's like, hey, the elections are happening, and this dude named Namatame is doing really well, even with all the scandals that happened recently.
Okay.
There's one where they're talking about like, hey, there's like they mentioned like 3 different people. It's like the dude from Persona 2.
Here's this cop that fought a bear, and this hot cop with red sunglasses, and this girl in the academy does kung fu and shit.
Wait, who's wait, who's the one that fought the bear?
Akihiko.
Oh, okay.
That's where he got the scars.
Oh, okay, one with red glasses.
It's Katsuya from Persona 2.
Right.
Katsuya Suou, Suou. If you want to look up.
He was a cop who had red sunglasses.
Oh yeah, this guy. I think he's like the most popular character in that game. I don't remember much from Persona 2, so.
Yeah, sadly I didn't catch very many more just because I didn't realize they were doing that until like midway through December.
So the GA one is just she knows kung fu.
It's just them mentioning like, hey, this girl is in the police academy and knows kung fu, and that's rad.
I'm surprised that will be newsworthy.
Because they're talking about cops. It's a thing of like, hey, let's talk about different cops and stuff. And it's like, hey, here's these 3 notable cops.
I mean, Chie is best cop, so.
She's not a cop yet, though. She's just in the academy.
Chie is best.
She has to tell you if she's
police academy cop. So yeah, Persona 5, great game. Play it.
Also, I saw someone come up with a really good idea, and that's that if the Persona series keeps going and the cast gets older every time, like one of them needs to be the team is like the staff of the school.
That'd be pretty
like
cool.
You're one of the teachers, and the rest of the school staff become your team. I like that. I like that concept. I don't know.
But they
of the adults being the heroes for once.
But the
considering this whole game was just let's just shit on adults the game.
Yeah. But I mean the Persona
fucking
like
kids.
They don't get older.
Yeah, they do.
What are you talking about?
They absolutely do.
The 5 cast is older than the 4 cast?
No, like every. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Playing them like they don't get older. Like,
I thought you were saying like.
I mean they don't age. You have a persona, a little known side effect. You're now immortal.
Well, the way he worded it, he made it sound like the Persona 4 cast had not gotten older since that game ended, or the Persona 3 cast.
Yeah,
no, it was something someone said a long time ago when it was still theorized that the Persona 5 team was going to be like young adults or whatever, like college-aged.
Yeah, I remember that.
I liked that theory, and I liked that person's idea of I hope at one point you're just the teachers, and it's like these fucking kids are terrible, but we still have to save the world.
And that feels more like SMT.
Yeah.
I'm gonna end the stream now.
All right, end it.
Okay.
You should have ended it a while ago.
Okay,
no one asked you to start one.
Shut the fuck up.